Robert Zee. This is my entry to your March contest, which features St. Patrick's Day with the color green. I'm liking these month contests that you're doing. So I'm wearing a green shirt. I hope that's enough. Wait, what? It isn't? Oh, jeez. I mean, you did say it like 10 times, so I'm thinking you probably want us to wear a whole lot more. I don't have a whole lot of green. Yeah, I got you covered if it was blue. My favorite color is blue, so I got blue everything. But let's see if I can put some more stuff on. Okay. I got another shirt here. I hope that works. It even says Mountain Dew on it. Alright. We'll just make sure that the other shirt underneath shows. There we go. Still not enough? Okay, well then I only have green shirts. I mean, I've lost 30 pounds in my diet, but I don't have any green underwear to show off. I'm sorry, no green jeans or anything like that. I thought about getting green, body paint, but I mean, I just didn't want to look like the Hulk Hogan, the Incredible Hulk for like a week or so. So let's just do that. Still not enough? Oh, okay, well, I'll just green pen, green on the hand. Is that good? No? Oh gosh. I'm breaking my diet. I haven't had one of these in like 5 months, so let's just go for it. Green cup. Pour that in there. I'm not going to drink this whole. Are we okay now? No? Alright, well, I'm out of ideas. Maybe if I just show some stuff that has green on it, maybe that'll help. So, okay, how about some jazz, some kind of fusion? Let's do. This is Dido's second album. I've got 6 things here. How about the Chemical Brothers? Their single Galvanize. This is the UK. Yeah, this is the UK edition. How about some vinyl that's green? That works. This is The Other Side by Pendulum. They are a drum and bass, a really, really great song by them. They're The Other Side. And how about some hip hop or rap? This is Run DMC, Raising Hell. I have the green and blue cover, but really I only care about the green right now. Didn't know that there were other variants of this cover. There's one other variant, I believe, until maybe a couple of years ago. How about one more? This technically doesn't have much green. It does have some, but they're Irish. And little known fact about me, I mean, like nobody knows this fact. My original last name is Mahoney. So I'm part Irish. I guess that's where I got the red in my beard. Not the white. I'm talking the red in the beard right here. Because nobody in my family knows where I got that from. By the way, this stuff's really good. I'm going to gain all my pounds back, Robert. Doing it for you. I love you, bro. Irish, hip hop. How about some House of Pain? There you go. One more thing. How about a CD? This is for Ron Haggerty. This is Strong Arm, which is Christian metal. Probably no one in the VC knows this group. Maybe dude 73 Chris might know this as well. I haven't seen him around lately though. I hope he's doing all right. Yeah, Strong Arm. There you go. When was this made? 95? 94? It doesn't say. Robert Zee. I love these contests, man. I love Record Store Day. lately I've been kind of down on Record Store Day because the quality, not talking about the music, but the quality of the pressings have really got me down. But last year, 2018, had a wonderful year with all the pressings were fabulous. 2017 was crap. Like I had not just non-fill, but I had overabundant fill, where like vinyl was not getting pressed in. Excuse me, the phlegm from the Mountain Dew, awesome. The vinyl wasn't getting pressed into the vinyl, so you had a big lump, which thunk, thunk. It was horrible. 2018 was, I was probably going to skip that one, but I didn't. I have gone to, this will be my 4th year, so 2015, 2016, 2017, 18, and 19. This is my 5th year, so I can't count without repeating the years. So, yeah, I thought the best thing to do, well, first you asked, what do we do to prepare? Do I do any amount of savings? So the first thing I do to prepare is I look at the list. I don't go into the store blind. And I usually write down either on my phone or a checklist, just like maybe on a sticky note or something, what albums I want. And then I kind of put asterisks behind them. The more the asterisks, the more priority it is to get those. This year, I've looked at the list. I'm still going to look through the list again. There are a few things that I want. Nothing that I just have to have, but I'm still planning on going. So 2015 and 2016 went with a good friend. He no longer collects vinyl. I really think he was more in for it for the resale value, trying to make a profit. I hate to say this, I kind of was that way in 2015 and 2016 as well. But at least for the Record Store Day stuff. But found quickly, and he found quickly as well, that the chances of making any money on this, it was a real hit and miss. I'm going to have some more of that. I mean, 3 shirts, it's getting warm. I even thought about putting like a green bow tie on Bato and maybe like a little top hat on Vidal. Just have them, you know, prance around here. I didn't know how I was going to do that though. So the I forgot, I lost my train of thought. So I make a list. I look at the list. I make my own list. And lately I've been watching YouTubers who, in the vinyl community, independent community, the music community, and just to see maybe what are they getting. And Too Many Records comes to mind. He's selling a bunch of his records, so maybe it's just enough records now. But he does a pretty good job of mentioning things that I have no idea about. And sometimes he's like, I was like, oh yeah, that sounds like a great album. Maybe I'll look for that. The last couple of years, the store, it's either Bull Moose or Blue Moose. I think it's Bull Moose. For some reason, I don't know where they're located. Are they located in Seattle? I don't know. They are an independent record store, and they have a lot of stuff come in. They're a big store. They're probably a little like Amoeba. And they share everything, what they've got, and they do a run through of everything. And I think last year or the year before, it was a 2-part video with like an hour each, And I watch those, kind of to get, what the quality of things. Now, they don't get everything. Some of the regional stuff I didn't even know. Like last year, Naz Nomad showed Placebo and David Bowie, which I guess Canada got that. I need to pick that up because, man, I'm Without You I'm Nothing is the name of that song, and David Bowie's on it. And I think there might also be an Uncle remix of that as well on that, and that's one of my favorite songs by Placebo. So I didn't even things fall through my radar. Fall through my radar? Yeah, you know what I mean. So I look at the list, I make my own list, and then I watch videos to write some things down that I might not know of. And then, if I'm able to, I will write things down or listen to things on things that I might not know. Maybe it's an artist. There's so much music out there that a lot of the older music is new, old stock music for me. And so I'll get out Spotify or YouTube and I'll listen to it. Many times, I get in line and I stand in line. I've been known to get there at 4 a.m, stand in line. And the store that I like going to, and I'm pretty much exclusively goes to this store every year. It's Park Ave CD here in Orlando. And they have a line that goes down this dividing wall. It goes from the front of their store past a diner restaurant to then go around a divider wall of 2 parking lots. And so it goes around that divider wall back to in front of the gas station, and then it goes all the way down the gas station, and then it turns the corner, goes to the sidewalk, turns the corner, and goes down the block. The first year, we were halfway down the block. I think we got there around 7, Adam and I. The second year, we got there at 5 something. The closest I've ever been is the double doors of the gas station, which there's probably 100 people ahead of me. Yeah. So 2017, 2018, I've been by myself. And oftentimes I'm watching VC videos and listening to the new old stock music, trying to catch up on things that I don't want to miss. I'm also probably looking through the list some more just to make sure. So yeah, that's some of the stuff that I do. Do I save? Not really. I have had a budget the last 4 years for my hobby because I have to. I'd go crazy if I didn't. Last year I had to renegotiate just with all the crazy things that happened last year. In February of last year, Bato got really sick. Doing really good. I weighed him today. He's 12.9 pounds. Way to go, champ. And it's getting to the point where I'm trying to feed him a little bit. I'm not trying. It doesn't take any effort on my part to feed him anymore. But I think he's hit that weight where, okay, he probably shouldn't be losing any weight anymore. So gonna do my best to maintain weight for him. But last year, Bato got really sick, so I didn't really pick up a whole lot just because of that. This year I'm also kind of in the same boat, doing a whole bunch of home repairs and those kind of things. And so I'm way past my budget for this year in music purchasing. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cash in my Chase Rewards points. I've got about, 17,000 points or something, which averages out to about $170. And so I'll probably pull that. Now, one thing I do collect every year, and I have 4 of them now, this will be my 5th. Every year I spend over $100 to get that t-shirt. I have to get the t-shirt. It's marketing. So I know I'm going to be spending more than $100. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing, Rob. Yeah, so that's my plan. Cash in my rewards and probably add a little bit more money to that so that I know that I get pretty much a majority of what I want, and possibly things that I don't know anything about. When I'm in the store, well, while I'm in line, they give us a map. The store does a pretty good job with keeping people entertained. If you're close enough, if you're in front of the gas station. Now, if you're on the side of the gas station, no chance of participating. But if you get there before it's light out, and right now, because of the time change, it gets light out at about 7 o'clock. It was about 6 o'clock, before the time change. But come April, it'll probably be middle of April, maybe 6:20, 6:30 when it starts getting light out. They put, they do like 80s movies, sometimes 90s movies on a big screen projector. They get a projector out and show. One year it was High Fidelity, really great movie. I love that movie. I usually get there after they start the movie, so most of the times I don't even know what the movie is. But usually it's music themed. Really, really cool. It'd be cool to see like Empire Records or something like that. That'd be a fun movie. I got it on. Do I have it on VHS over there? I'm not seeing it. Yeah, I'm still looking for it. No, I don't. Then at the same time, they have they bring donuts around. You don't have to pay for the donuts, which are really nice. I think they pay for just a Orlando bakery to bring. They're really good donuts, and so they walk the long line there. They also make sure that we have water and everything, which is really, and there's a gas station right there. So generally, I don't bring water. I even don't bring anything to sit on. So what am I going to do with it when I put it in when I go into the store? I want both of my hands available. Yeah. So they also do a pop-up tent, and under that pop-up tent, they have all the swag. So when you do purchase a certain amount, you not only get a t-shirt, but you also get points towards free stuff. Now, sometimes it's like a 7-inch record or a local 12-inch record or some, a local band or something. Sometimes it's concert tickets. What was it? 2016, maybe it was 2017. I got concert tickets to Adam Ant, and I lost them. I had no idea where they went to. So, look, I didn't go to that concert. But last year I got tickets to Buckethead, and so I invited my friend Adam. I called him because he was the one who told me about Buckethead. And if you don't know Buckethead, he's an amazing guitarist, very accomplished. And he's made his fame by wearing a bucket and a mask over his face. And bucket is KFC bucket and Kentucky Fried Chicken bucket. And yeah, and so my friend Adam, who used to do Record Store Day with me, also used to do crate digging with me as well. He told me about Buckethead, and so I was like, hey man, I got tickets for Buckethead. And I'm like opening up the envelope and I'm like, oh, hold on a second. I'm like, hey, Adam, you want to go to Buckethead with me? Because I'm like, nobody knows Buckethead that I know of, at least in Orlando. And so invited my friend to Buckethead, which was cool. So yeah, that is kind of under the pop tent they have t-shirt making, like pressing company that comes in. I forget the name of it. I have some of their stuff, but they make all of the Record Store Day t-shirts there, which is really cool. So you get to see their it's not silk screening, but it's the colorization and the printing of the t-shirts that they hand out, which is really, really cool. Let's go through some Record Day stuff. So I chose 2 items from every year that I've been there. I'm going to get something more to drink. I'll drink this whole can. Don't make me. Don't make me. This is one that I recently opened. This was 2015, and I was still kind of thinking that I'd be able to make some good money on some of this stuff if I sold it, and found that while this one went up, I found that I didn't want to sell this stuff, and so I finally opened it maybe last year sometime, and this is the White Stripes. This is their 2015 release on vinyl. I mean, it was a 2005 release originally, but first release on vinyl, and this is Get Behind Me Satan, with the venticular cover. I think I said that right. So yeah, really great album. It's on red and then white vinyl as well. There you go, White Stripes. This is my very first Bowie album, and this is The Man Who Sold the World picture disc. At the time, I had no idea that picture discs were better to look at than to play. But for picture discs, this doesn't sound all that bad. I found that this is my favorite David Bowie album. This is a tremendous, tremendous album. And the first time I spun this, the first time I heard it. I just saw it there. I was like, wow, I should probably have some David Bowie. And I was right. It's a great addition. 2016. Still in the vein of thinking I could resell these. And these have been not back there. They've been in a crate somewhere. I had to find them. And they're still sealed. And this is Outcast. This is the EP, I think, of the platinum-selling album, AT-Aliens. AT-Aliens? It's aliens with a T after the A. There we go. Really great album, and it was cool to pick this 10-inch up. So there's that. And I still have this sealed because I already have another copy of it. And this is Jethro Tull. Too Old to Rock and Roll, Too Young to Die. It's one of my favorite Jethro Tull albums. 2017. If I haven't been more excited to get an album, it was this one. And this is Coed and Cambria. This thing is like a paragraph long, the name of this. Good Apollo, I'm Burning Star, number 4, volume 1, From Fear Through the Eyes of Madness. And this was the one that I wanted to get for 2017. And I love the splatter vinyl. It's more of a marble vinyl, but it's like a reverse marble vinyl, which is really cool. And then it's a 2-part set with, I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of maroon and black there. This is a tremendous album. Bobby, if you don't know this album, give it a listen. It's phenomenal. Coheed and Cambria. It's got a big 4 on it. There you go. And this is the very first introduction. I knew of Iggy Pop, but this is the first thing I heard, and the first thing that I put in my collection. And this is Iggy Pop, Post-Pop Depression, live at Royal Albert Hall. Technically, I did not pick this up on Record Store Day, so I'm cheating a little. But this is a Record Store Day release for 2017, and I picked it up a couple weeks later. I did some research on Joshua Homme, Queens of the Stone Age, and found that he worked on this album with Iggy Pop. And I actually specifically went to look for Post-Pop Depression. I didn't see it, but found this, and I'm like, oh, well, I paid a pretty penny for it. It's like $65 or something. So, complete blind buy, spent a lot of money on it, but I love it. I love this album. I love this quite possibly more than the actual album of Post-Pop Depression. Hope my cheap tripod doesn't give out and all these things scatter. This is 2018, so 2 more to go. 2018, this is Anywhere, and the one thing that got me excited about this is the fact that the hype sticker says the Mars Volta. The Mars Volta is one of my favorite bands from the mid-2000s. They ran from 2002 to, I want to say 2013, so for about 11 years. And the Mars Volta is Omar Rodriguez. He's pretty much the founder, he and his brother. And I love their work. This is more of an acoustic sound compared to kind of a prog art rock, a little bit of psychedelic rock with the Mars Volta. But this is really good, and this is on blue vinyl with that Atlantic style label and everything. This is I think this is pressed at Palace. Yes, it's pressed at Palace, so it's high quality, and this is that 2018 that I was talking about. Such great quality and all of that. And then the Iggy Pop may have been pressed at Palace as well. And this one also I technically didn't get on Record Store Day, but I had them order it because I really wanted this. And this is Delvon Lamar Organ Trio live at KEXP. KEXP is a radio station in Seattle, and they pride themselves in showing a lot of live concerts of theirs. They record them, put them on YouTube, and they put this entire show on YouTube. Check that video out. Just type in Delvon and KEXP, and you'll hear exactly what's on this album. This is a fantastic fusion of jazz, soul, and a little bit of rock as well. And this is put out by Coal Mine. Coal Mine, which is I think it's an Ohio, a label from Ohio. And they did a tremendous job in this pressing and also the overall package. This is quite possibly the thickest I've ever seen in a jacket, and the pressing is, I'm not sure if it's, it doesn't say what the pressing plant was, but this is absolutely an incredible album. So I was really glad that Park Ave was able to get this for me after the date. But still was meaning to get this on Record Store Day, and technically it is a Record Store Day release. So there is a little bit of the community evolved with me and Record Store Day. Really looking forward to it. I'm an introvert at heart, and at the core of me. This kind of stuff kind of wears me out, being in crowds. I mean, I come home. I watched Ron's video today, and I came home I come home from work, and often I'm just exhausted, just dealing with problems and dealing with people. And oftentimes I take naps after that. I mean, I woke up at like 4 something to be, a half an hour away and get there at 5 and all of that stuff. And I'm usually there. They open the doors. I don't know if it's 8 or 8:30. They usually open at 10, but they, a minimum of 90 minutes early they open. But usually I don't get out of there until noon. Because I always remember having lunch somewhere and then heading home. So that's a little bit of my world with Record Store Day. Really great contest. I love how you were able to work Record Store Day into March and just hear everybody's stories or hear why they don't like Record Store Day. For the most part, I love Record Store Day. I hope the quality of not only the titles but also the quality of the pressings and everything are still up there, because that's very, very important to me. I don't like to get these limited edition things and find out mine is faulty. Very disappointing. I'm looking at you, United Pressing. Come on now. Everyone ignore United Pressing. Okay, I'll get off my soapbox. Robert, thanks for doing this contest. Hope you enjoy this. Everyone, hey, and by the way, I'm still working on that damn, put away the damn music. It's just gonna take me a little bit more time to put that one together and everything. But still got it there. Still working on it, and that'll probably be up in a week or 2. That's my hope. Take care, man. Hope you're doing well, and we will talk to you next time. Everyone, hope you're listening to Great Vinyl. You too, Robert. I hope you're listening to Great Vinyl too. Take care. Bobby, this one's for you, man. So this is Vidal. And for St. Patties Day. Yeah, she didn't like that much. Here's Bato for St. Patties Day. Oh, he likes it. They're both doing well, man. Do you want to say hi to Bobby Zee? Nope. All right. Say night. Nope. All right. Take care, man.